Welcome to Kill Team Casuals, a podcast all about Kill Team filmed in 3 different time zones by 3 different gents. Hello listeners, and a huge thank you for listening to the show. If you like what we're doing here and want to throw some support our way, the best way to do so is over on our Patreon. We're revamping the site at the moment, but you'll get access to the full long-form video podcast and be involved in upcoming events like the Kill Team Cup. Make sure to catch our live streams on Twitch as well. We stream under Casual Wargamers and we stream most Mondays 6 PM Eastern Time. If you want to get some Kill Team Casuals merch, make sure to check out the Teespring shop, casualwargamers.creator-spring.com. Back to the show.
Oh, Russ, I've got a feeling it's time for something that you're particularly fond of.
Drugs?
Yes. it's the heroin hour. Welcome.
This explains a lot.
Let's shoot it on up inside itself.
Good luck to us. We'll only say this once. It's finally time for Legions of Russ.
Hey, we're back, baby.
Oh, you know what? I missed a trick there. I was going to come back with like a belt tied around my wrist and just and be like, hey, welcome back to Legions of Russ, the family show all about. So you guys need to make sure that you're not watching the chat anymore.
Yes.
While I bring up
Never
Legions
was, brother. I never was.
Don't look at the chat. Never did.
Just realized
so
there is a huge issue. I don't have a pen today. I'm gonna have to freeball it. This is
Ben,
tough.
Congratulations on your victory. So, welcome to Legions of Russ.
My favorite way to win.
The default. I get a buy. I get a buy. Passed. So in this game show, I read a clue, riddle, cryptic mind puzzle, dredge forth, frothing and naked from the septic tank that is my brain for our contestants to guess upon. It could be a guard regiment, a legion of space marines, but regardless is likely to be obscure, but who knows, it could be your favorite. In this game, contestants, and if you can hear me, that means you, shout out your name as your buzzers to hurl guesses at me, your friendly host. And now, the victory conditions. Firstly, we have the partial guess. If you can partially guess the correct answer, you gain 1 victory point. If you do this partial guess, so let's say half of the name, before you're given any clues, you'll get an additional victory point for your partial guess. So that's 2 victory points up for grabs if you can partially guess the name without clues. And then we have the completion guess. If you can make the completion guess, then you score 1 victory point. And as a bonus, if you're able to score the partial and the completion guess, and you do this before the clues, that means you get an additional victory point for the completion guess, which means you get a 4 victory point swing for your snipe. If that made sense to you, your name's not Ben or Reese, so let's go over to the guys and see how they are feeling about today's game. Ben, how are you feeling? It's been a while. It's been a hot minute, right?
It has been a hot minute. Yeah, you know what? I feel good. I feel good. I'm going to change it up tonight. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about it.
That's unusual. I like it. I like the positivity.
Yeah, I'm changing things up a little bit.
Yeah. Reese,
how about you, Reese?
Look, this not having a pen to write my musings down is definitely throwing a spanner in the works. But who knows? Maybe I've been living with that through. That's been my crutch for too long. I've now got to fly free.
Yeah.
I've also realized now after listening to me explain the tabletop simulator tournament, and then Russ, you explaining the rules for Legion of Russ. We really like complicated rules, and I love it. We don't do anything simple around here. We're all about that.
If it makes sense, we don't want it.
Nah, not even.
Hell no. That's why we like Games Workshop. So we've got 2 Legions of Russ. We've got an Imperium, and we have a Chaos. So one of each. What do you guys fancy? I'll let you guys dealers. I'll let you guys have the choice. Contestant's choice. Do you want to hit?
Let's save the best for last. Go Imperium first. What do you think?
Oh yeah, let's
Imperium
do it.
First, Reese.
Into the war, baby.
So people at home, if you're guessing, shout out your name, put it in the chat, and have a guess. We'll obviously keep a running score for you guys in the chat when you humble Ben and Reese. But okay, let's get into it. Let's get into the first Legion of Russ. Chat, I hope you're ready. It's going to be Imperium, so we'll save the treat, the tasty chaos treat, for last. So, I don't think these ones are too hard. I think I'm going to ease us back in and we're going to get them done pretty quickly. So, straight into it. Yeah, exactly. We're not going to drag this out. Let's just get straight into this. So, Uno reverse card the light, then throw a sexy bearded warp coven playing grenade at all of Barbie's fellas. I'll say it one more time for Ben, slightly slower.
Please.
Uno reverse card the light, then throw a sexy bearded warp coven playing grenade at all of Barbie's fellas.
Ben?
Oh, okay.
Imperium? Partial guess? Fluxkin?
No.
Partial guess.
But I kind of understand what you're doing. I was going to say, Digger Al, you're going to get...
Ben. I got it. I got partial
Give
guess.
Me a second, Ben. Give me a second, Ben. Digger Al's already got a partial point just before Deep Fatty, and I slightly above Diddy Mouse because it was more full. Carry on, Ben. Go back to Ben.
Kraken,
yes. So he's not in the chat, but this is for our sexy bearded warp coven playing grenade, which is Kraken. For Papa Kraken, and at all of Barbie's fellas, Kens. So Krakens. Oh, Drone 4321 has got it.
Somebody got it already?
Someone's got it already, so it's just up to you guys. This should be fairly easy.
One more time from
Ben. Dark Krakens?
Dark Krakens it is.
Yeah. Is that a Salamander's successor?
It's yes. It is. It is.
You actually knew who it was.
I was looking at them last week, dog.
Amazing.
I had the off Krakens currently was what I was at.
Yeah. So maybe I could take it. Are these the black with the red pauldron?
No, these are the purple with
never mind.
The octopus / Kraken looking thing. So it's a Loyalist Space Marine chapter. As Ben said, they're a successor of the Salamanders. And they're a new one, so they're Holy Primaris, and they're raised during the Ultima founding by Archmagus Dominus Belisarius Call, the big BC. But yeah, they were apparently part of the Grey Shield forces that fought through the early years of the Dominus Crusade, so that whole new launching of Primaris. So obviously Vulcan is their... Primarch. They're black. There's quite a cool scheme actually. It's all black. Then they've got purple arms, and then the shoulder pads, but the trim's still black on the shoulder pads, and they've got like a Kraken looking tentacle dude as their logo. It's very cool.
That's cool.
It's a very cool one.
Nice.
But yeah, congratulations, Ben. I'm going to say that is 4 victory points because you got them all without clues.
Unfortunately.
Feels so good. Feels so good.
So 4
where's your
points
pin now? Where's your pin now, Reese?
I would have had that if I had the pen.
You sure you would have?
So technically, we've got Digger Al gets 2 victory points for Kraken, and with the completion guess, Drone 4321 gets Dark Kraken. So it's 3 victory points to the chat, but because Ben, you got them both, you get the 4 victory points. So it's quite a swing for you, buddy. Let's play it up inside itself and get ready for the next Legion of Russ riddle.
Good luck to us. We'll only say this once. It's finally time for Legions of Russ.
Such a magical song.
It's such a good one.
I hate the guy who sings it though. He's a real dick.
He's an absolute dick. No, voice of gold. Voice
of gold. Terrible.
Hate the man.
The golden god himself.
How you feeling, Ben? On your throne, on your golden throne of terror. How you feeling?
Oh, dude, I'm loving my life right now.
Yeah.
Worst I can do is tie. This is great. The worst I can do is tie.
He's got to do pretty damn. He's got to snipe it. I remember back in the day when a snipe was a thing of myth.
Yeah,
outside
rarity.
Of that, it was a thing of myth.
Ben's been practicing all this time around war gaming, hobby. He's become a full time nerd now. Like it's not a choice anymore. It's his lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle.
He has become
actively a loser.
Yeah,
I mean, become a nerd.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is chaos, so it's obviously it is more difficult. I give, I should award extra victory points for non-Imperium
probably 5 if I get it.
I'm not going to.
No, you
I'm not
shouldn't.
going
No, you
to.
shouldn't. You know what you should do? You should have a 0 to 5 toughness scale. So you before it doesn't affect the points, but you would give us a rating. All right, this is a 3 out of 5 Russes or something. I don't know.
I'm gonna say this is a 4 out of 5 on the obscure scale. Because it's, you know what?
Ooh, on the obscure scale, I like that.
That's not just the
what?
Russ scale. This is also the obscure scale, which is the second scale that runs in conjunction with how crazy Russ's clues are. We're in trouble.
I think the clues are relatively simple, but it's quite you know what the problem is? It might not be obscure to you guys, which is why I think no hints. But let's
no
get into
hints.
Just do it.
No,
baby.
well, no, there will be hints, but I'm not going to give you extra hints for free.
Not to start.
So,
Okay.
because they feature in a book series, and I'm not sure if you've read the book series, but that's the problem. They feature in a book series, not like I'm not sure majorly, but it does mean that they're a little bit more out there, I think. But anyway,
Okay. Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'm not going to tell you. I'm just saying it's chaos something. Are you ready? Is the chat ready? We got winners in the chat. Drone and Digger Al.
Ooh, Al. What's up?
Slamming out. Yeah, Digger Al got the first Krakens. Ooh, okay, let's go. Yeah, no hints. Then presents to get hints. Immediately get hints.
They get it. They get
me
it.
out. I love you for it. I love you for it.
I wasn't gonna look a gift horse in the mouth or whatever it is. I thought I wasn't gonna say it.
Immediately.
I just want to slow him down. That's all.
Yeah. So, Welsh large-jawed footballing legend and the dark Welsh-born knight host a celebration to themselves. This is a different one. This is more of an abstract. So,
I don't know anything about soccer. I don't know anything about the Welsh people.
Yeah.
please do not call it soccer. Welsh large-jawed. What do you call it, Reese? Should I make this more palatable for you? Is it soccer or football in Australia?
I'd say it's contentious because we've got Aussie rules, which is football, but you can use your hands. And traditionalist purists will always say that soccer is football. So I can't help you.
I'm going to do soccer then.
Football is objectively correct. Let me, as an American, say that football is objectively correct, right? We just call it soccer
American
here.
football, you barely use your feet. I mean,
It's like
you
a
use a running.
specialist to use his feet. It's like bring in the guy whose name is Kicker.
Yeah.
No, we're wrong. Americans are wrong. It is football, not soccer.
So, you know what? I think Digger Al's going to get a partial. I think that technically counts as a partial. So, Welsh large-jawed soccer or footballing legend and the dark Welsh-born knight host a celebration to themselves.
All right, Reese, going for a partial.
Yeah.
For you.
Is the first part Bale?
So, I'm going to give you a partial, but I'm going to say that this clue is not necessarily in order, so it won't necessarily start with that, but that is
I've got
correct.
A partial. Okay, yep, so Bale.
You know what? Yeah, so, yeah, kind of. So, Welsh large-jawed footballing legend and the dark Welsh-born knight host a celebration to themselves.
Dark Welsh-born knight.
So, I'm going to say that... What were you thinking you were guessing when you got it, Reese?
Well, I just thought I knew Bale was in it, so I could have thought in my mind I was like, is it something like a Bale Fire or Acolytes or Bale?
Okay.
I thought it was going to be
is
Bale
this-
something.
Is this from the footballer you got that?
Yeah, Christian Bale. Is it Christian Bale?
Gareth Bale.
Gareth Bale. Sorry, Gareth Bale.
What?
Okay. But what about the dark Welsh-born knight?
What about him? Welsh-born knight.
Carry on. Is there anyone? Do you want me to move into clues or something? I'll read it again because no one no one's got it in the chat so far.
Obviously, not too many Welsh people in the chat. Obviously,
This is such a niche
Digger Al's
clue. You are the
Digger
problem
Al's
here
got it.
on this one, Russ. You are the
Digger
problem
Al's
on this
got-
one.
Digger Al has already got the only Welsh part of it, and so is Reese. So we're okay.
Yeah. It's my Welsh blood, though.
Welsh,
my heritage goes back to Wales. All right. So that's why I got it.
So Welsh, large-jawed, footballing or soccer legend and the dark Welsh-born knight host a celebration to themselves. Should we move into clue territory? Ben?
No, I got nothing.
Wow, even the Uzi's fallen silent. This is shocking.
You want to say what I was going for? Again, it's just a weird 40K word. I'll say it and look stupid.
Yeah, do it.
If
Please.
that's what you want.
Please.
Bale Christ? That's nothing.
I like it. I think that's great, but it's not
a new
it.
chapter.
No.
But
it's very 40K, but it's...
Yes, so Drone 4321 is correct. So plus Gareth is how many? Is it one or is it plural? Anyway.
2?
Yeah, exactly. People, I'm now interacting clues directly to the chat, so they get it. So Welsh
2 bales,
double bales.
You're not wrong, but how would you say that?
Bales.
There you go, and there's your partial victory point for Bales.
Bales. So, we're into hint territory at this point. Though,
we're in hint territory now, so no one's getting the 4 victory points. So there's one left up for grabs.
That's fair.
So,
what even is this?
Bales.
So I'm not saying here's a clue. The Bales part is at the end.
Okay.
It was more of a large thing. So the Bales, let's say the Bales. So Christian Bale and Gareth Bale, Bales. They're both Welsh. Do that. Do with that as you will.
Knights. I get it.
The Welsh born because I think he's from Manchester, but he was born in Wales.
Oh, really? I didn't know.
So he's the Welsh born Dark
no
Knight. I thought that might be a bit of a weird one, but yes. So they host a celebration to themselves. What would you call a celebration? What's a type of celebration?
Party.
Bin? Fest?
Yes, kind of. These are kind of so it's a big party. Maybe there's, I don't know what tradition you would have. I think traditionally it's it might be a weird, I think traditionally if you went back,
Festus Bales?
You're so close. You're so close. Try and think of a pun on the way you would say a big party, but use Bales as the last word. As the last part of that one word. It's one word. So
see, Ben, this is party, our fault. We didn't ask how many Russes it was. We got how many
Bales?
You are so close. You are so close. It's unreal. So is Andy Clem is very close as well. What you're doing is right. You substitute the last part from a normal word. Very close. That's what Andy Clem said, but no. Bang Bales. It's we had a guess that's been held for moderated terms because he's used gangbang. I'm going to allow it, Ali. I'm going to allow it. Gangbang Bales. It's not though. So try and think of. So I almost basically Digger out. What you're doing is correct. Let's give you a clue. So I think if you look at the history
what is
of the
happening
word,
right now,
the history of the word, I think from the Latin it would mean free from meat, or you would because it was to do originally I think it was to do with giving up meat. Yeah.
Feast of Bales?
No, everyone's getting really close. Try and think. It's almost circus style. I think it's thought of circus style now, but it's not really originally a circus. But think circus, but not circus. Think big tents. I guess now it's more thought of big tents, big party. Is what you'd call
Fair Bales?
Primoris Painter's got it. Ali's got it. That's the one, baby. Keep going, guys. You haven't got it.
Was it
They
Fair
can
Bales?
relax. It's not, but you're very close with that.
Ooh.
Very close. That's the thing, but think of another word for it.
Yeah, I know. I can see it in my head.
So think, I don't know if this is how you remember it. So think bearded ladies, but not circus, strong men.
Carnival Bales or Carnivales? Carnivals.
Okay. So Ben, I believe the Carnivales are actually part of the Flesh and Iron novel, which is why
you should have got that, Ben. You idiot.
They are an insurgency native to the planet Solo Baston, which began when the ecclesiarchy began appropriating land from the indigenous population, and apparently they are part of Flesh and Iron. I've not got to that part, but I thought that might, you know what I mean?
He doesn't agree. Look at him. He does not agree.
I think you're wrong.
I mean, you don't think I'm wrong. You think Warhammer 40k lexicon.
I think
Lexicanum is wrong.
Wikipedia is wrong. Yeah,
Wikipedia is wrong.
When has
not
Wikipedia
me.
ever been wrong?
But
interesting.
That
Okay,
was well done. Ali, he is sniped them both. Well, actually, no, you didn't do the first one, but you got that one. So 1 victory point for Ali for that.
interesting.
But yeah, basically, there was a lot of people guessing party bales. Festa bale. Yeah.
I'm just
That's
seeing
where it
the
was. That's
chat
where we were
now,
going.
yeah. My favorite,
Interesting,
October
okay.
Bales Rugby Warp Beer. That's my favorite.
Imposter Bale Warp Burger's a good one as well. But
That was a tough one. That was a real odd one.
That was tougher. So let's play us out. Let's get that golden dick to play us out.
Good luck to us. We'll only say this once. It's finally time for Legions of Russ.
Thanks for watching. The full pod is available where you listen to your podcast. We stream live on Twitch at Casual Wargamers, and the full video podcast is available now to all tiers of our Patreon. See you next week.